there today. Man, what is up with that? Man. Yeah, I got a lot on my mind today. Yeah, I really do got a lot on my mind today. You know, there's a lot going on. A lot on my mind. You know, and believe it or not, the Link games came through today. You know, Happy Imposters, Panda, J Rose briefcase game, Jewel of the Dragon, my bags, pretty much all my go-to games. All my go-to games came through today. It was a complete. It was a, you know, like, let me tell you something. Like, the high limit room is either, it could go one or two ways. You either could win or you could lose. The only other time that I can remember going in the high limit room with like 200 or less in there and coming out a winner was in Bally's last February. Doesn't happen very often. You go into the high limit room with like 200 or less dollars and come out a winner. It's just like the odds. The odds are against you. The odds are really against you. Like, I mean, that was a clutch hit. That was a very fearless hit. I mean, I got really hyped with that hit because it was like, you know, I didn't want to take another L. You know, so taking another L, that would have, like, you know, that would have really hurt me. Like, mental wise, when you're a gambler, and, you know, like, taking the L after L after L after L, that's gonna just break you down even more. I mean, Vegas, even though I had a good time, all those, you know, the whole trip, I did not exactly get the hits I needed. You know, the actual hits. Now, Atlantic City trip today, I had a lot of good hits. I had a lot of really good hits today. You know, I filmed some and I streamed twice. Both times were an hour and a half. And I really, you know, first stream was at Caesars, second stream was at Oceans. They were both low rolling streams. Both times I went high limit. Both times I went above the $2 to get the nice win. First one was Happy Imposters. The 250 bet we hit for 187, I believe. And second time we hit Lightning Cash actually. J Rose game. We hit for like over 230. You know, so stuck 155 in the machine. Cashed out at Cashed out at 340 something. After the stream, I went over to play Jewel of the Dragon on Nickels, and I got a bonus from there. And from there, I went over to play Panda, got a bonus on that. After Panda, I got another bonus on another machine. And then the last machine I played was the bags, a Panda version. And I got the green bag to spin. And that hit for like almost 200. Yeah. We're gonna have a lot of good videos coming out. We have a lot of good content coming out. Yeah, I feel good now. Gotta feel good, no matter what. You gotta feel good. I mean, what goes on when I'm not around, I have no control over. You gotta have trust in people, you know. Gotta have trust in people because because it is what it is. I mean, look, I have a gamble. I don't have a gambling problem as much as the next person, okay? I don't do this. I don't gamble for profit. I don't gamble because I want to. I gamble because it's fun. I also like going to the movies. There just wasn't anything good. There wasn't anything good out this week. I mean, I heard of Omen last week, and that was crap. The first Omen. And then, yeah, that Vegas trip man, I just can't get over that. I just can't get over how bad the bonuses were on that trip. Like all around, how really bad those bonuses really were. Like an AC, like on a Tuesday, okay? AC wasn't that bad. And the weather was really nice today. It was 75. I mean, it's not gonna be like that tomorrow. But it felt pretty good. So. I mean, yeah, I should have went home today, this morning. And I should have went to, do the laundry and go to sleep. I've been up all day. But I felt like going down the AC today, and sometimes it backfires in my face, and sometimes it doesn't. All depends like how you feel. I'd rather go down the AC, Atlantic City, than go to Resort World in Queens any day of the week. If it would have took like 200 to Resort World, I'm like, here's $200. I'm like, here's $200. Bye bye. So that would, at least AC, you're paying. You pay for the New Jersey Transit you get down there. You know how much free play you have. Whatever casinos you have in free play. Actually, I didn't have any free play at Oceans today because they're upgrading their system. But usually I have about $15 or $20 in there. Then Hard Rock I had $40 free play and $65 for food. Caesars I had $5 in free play. Was it $5 in free play at Caesars and Bally's? Yeah. Sometimes it's better to not just take the free play. It's actually your money. The reason they call it free play is because you're spending money with your card in the machine. So they calculate how much you bet, how long you've been on the machine, and they calculate how to figure out your free play and stuff. Like the high rollers, of course, they have. I was talking to this one guy. He's playing this one machine. He said he had like $2,000 of free play. So he was a high roller. Like I saw this one guy in the high limit room. He was doing $125 to $250 in spins. I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, Mr. Handpay, Big Jock Roger type of money. I mean, I threw like one bonus he had about, it hit for like 8,000 $125 bets. Then he had another bonus. He bet, landed for 250. He only paid $12.50. Yeah, so then this other guy, he was betting $25 a spin. He had like 4 hand pays in less than like 20 minutes. Kept locking up the machines. And the girl that was with him, was getting paid out. He was playing on her card or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if he was her sugar daddy. I don't know. I mean, he was a lot older than she was. But I see that many times. You go down to the Iowa City, the younger girls with the older guys. I see that a lot. I see that a lot. The older guys usually have younger girls, and usually younger girls are there to like support, and then free drinks, all that stuff. I don't know I don't know what's their connection. I don't know if it's just for company. I don't know, but I see that a lot. Even in our slot community, we have the same exact thing. A couple of the channels, they got younger females with them, not wives or girlfriends, just like, maybe like side pieces or something. I don't know. I guess it happens when you have a lot of money. When you have a lot of money, the females get attracted to you because not about the looks. It's about how much money you got. It's not always about the looks. I mean, I'm not a rich guy. I work a lot. Even today, going to AAC, that was work. Believe it or not, you're spending money to make money, right? So that's considered work, right? I mean, it's not taxable work, but it's still work. You're still betting money to win something, right? Even though it's not considered work, because the work is like you're getting taxed on it. The only time you get taxed in the casino is if you hit a jackpot. Every other time you're winning your money back, but you're not really getting taxed. So it's can't be jealous. Can't be jealous of like things that you can't control. Can't be jealous of another channel that gains 80 to 100 subscribers on a live stream. You can't be jealous. You really can't be jealous. Because whatever they're doing, they're gonna get caught up anyhow. You really can't be jealous of like what they're doing. Because nobody's gonna catch up to see why their numbers are exploding, or why their numbers are going high up every time they go live. And then when they don't go live, their channel's not growing. So it is what it is. Can't worry about some stuff that's out of your control. You really can't. You can't be jealous of. You can't be jealous of stuff that you have no control over. You really can't. I just needed to get away today because I've been just working. I've been working so much, and I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed out. So I need to literally get away. And the trip to AC was actually what I needed. Some people go to the gym. Some people go for a walk. Some people, some people go to the movies. I do many different things. Go to the movies, go for a walk. I do many different things, like, remember, this is like, what, the 9th of the month? Yeah, the 9th of the month, so like, I have another week to Passover, so I haven't really, like, got my house ready for Passover, like, years past. I haven't really, changed out all the plates and all that stuff. I haven't, like, bought the extra food, Passover food and all that stuff. Which I'm kind of, like, disappointed in myself, because I really like Passover. I just haven't done it. I just haven't done it, and like, I feel kind of disappointed that I haven't done the food shopping and this and that. I'm but what can I do? What can I do? I'm in a tough situation. And I'm on a limited budget because of the Vegas trip. I'm on a very limited budget. I haven't made back all the money yet. So I'm on a very limited budget until May hits. Even this AC trip, I was on a very limited budget. I worked better with a smaller budget than a bigger budget. Bigger budget is not good. Working with a smaller budget is actually very good. Like that first 100, it lasted a pretty long time. It lasted like an hour until I went to that damn bag game and got didn't hit. What can I do? What can I do? I just feel like sometimes I have no control over what things go on in my life, and just can't. I just can't fathom stuff. I just can't fathom stuff. Like, I can't control what goes on when I'm not around, okay? I can't get jealous if somebody's hanging out with my wife that I don't know. I can't get jealous, Because I go to AC, I go on these trips, I go to the movies, right? All by myself. But that's my choice. I'm not hanging out with any guys or any girls. I'm hanging out by myself. I don't hang out with people that I don't know. I could hang out with people I do know, but I choose not to. And it sucks. It really sucks. Like, I need to, like, do I question, like, who the hell this guy is, like, or do I leave it alone? Do I leave it alone or do I question who the hell this guy is? You know, like, I mean, do I question? Because it comes to a point, okay? Comes to a point where, like, you know, comes to a point where you need to, like, say to yourself, who the hell are all these people? You know, they're not the ones, you know, busting their ass 7 days a week. You know, they're not the ones that go to work tired. They're not the ones that are like, they're literally sore and tired, you know. They're not the ones putting their ass on the line, you know, just so somebody could become a, you know, so somebody could get their own social, all that shit. I really, you know, like, personally, like me, I don't need the stress. I really don't need the stress. Like, that's how I feel. I just don't need the stress. You know, like, you know, always question it, right? You always question it. Oh my god, the fucking, oh. Always question it because it's like, who the hell is this guy? Is it a personal assistant? Who is it? Part of your GemFem fucking group? You know, like, like Christian believer? I don't know. I mean, I know all these people. I know everybody on my YouTube channel. Everybody that comes in the chat, I've met personally. You know, I met Gary. I met Easy. I've talked to J-Ro. I've seen him. You know, I know Melody Six. I know Cam and Frenchie. You know, I know I've talked to Blaine. I know like Melly and her husband. I know Debbie. I know Oh Yeah. I know a lot of these guys. I know them. You know. And if I haven't met them, I will meet them. You know, so it's and this is a stressful time because I have like, you know, we're going into the playoffs of the Garden, Knicks and Ranger playoffs. The Mets gonna be home this weekend, and it's like my hands are tired. My hands are literally tired. Like, I'm tired. I'm literally tired. My hands are tied here. So like work schedule, it slows down after Wednesday, and then we just got playoffs and a couple concerts. But literally, tired. I'm really tired. You know, it's hard. It's like, it's hard to say, well, you give a couple $100 into the house per month, right? But then, who the hell are these fucking people you're hanging out with? I don't know anybody. Like, who the hell are these people? You know, I'm the one. You know, you should say, well, instead of going to AC, go with me to the zoo. You know, get on the phone, go with me to the zoo. Take me out. But you're hanging out with these people that I don't know about. There's gonna be some big news. There's gonna be some big news coming soon to this channel, very soon. and it's gonna blow people's minds. There's gonna be some real tea, not that fake ass tea that, not that fake ass tea that uh, other people come up with. This is real tea, real shit. Not that fake ass drama, shit. Real tea, real stuff. Yeah, so it's I don't know what to do as a channel. Tell you the truth, like this is a variety channel, but I don't know what to do to like get this people to watch more. I mean, yeah, my gambling streams, a lot more people tune in than my normal streams, because they like to watch the slot machines. I can understand that, and they like to see like what goes on, like what goes on when we're playing. Okay, I can understand. I can totally understand that. I mean, I don't necessarily play 3 real games like other channels do. And you can see in the last video, they just basically every casino has the same crap. This is no casino has better games. A lot of the casinos took out a lot of shit. Bally's took out a lot of good games. Bally's took out a lot of good games. I'm kind of disappointed in Bally's. Bally's took out a lot of good games I liked. Caesars took out a lot of good games. Oceans didn't get anything. Oceans got some decent new games, like the Midnight Train game, right? That was cool. I like that game. I mean, even on the 50-cent bet, it paid out pretty well. That was fun. We had 3 bonuses on that. We had 3 bonuses on that game, and 15 minutes of gameplay. It was fun. The Unholy game, okay, that in the game says, well, how come you avoided playing that game? Well, I don't know enough of the game to actually play it. The Midnight Train game, at least I've saw a couple of videos on it. The Unholy game, even though he has a video out on his channel, I did not watch the video yet to know about the game. Plus, it's a Konami game, and Konami is known for like sucking your money like really worse than SGI, Light and Sound, or Aristocrat. At least Aristocrat, you know what their games are about. I mean, the bad game, Panda and the Dragon, right? The originals, so much better than the booster version, and so much better than the one with the wheel. The one with the wheel, man, that game needs to go bye-bye. I mean, that is just so hard. Even on a $1 bet or a $2 bet, that game is just so difficult to hit. So it's like, yeah. Sometimes you just like, you wonder to yourself, it's like, what else do you gotta do? What else do you gotta do as a channel to get people to watch? I mean, you can't really stream in the zoo. I mean, there's a lot of copycat games. I mean, Buffalo and Friends, copycat. There's a lot of copycats of the bad game. A lot of copycats. A lot of sequels, and nothing like that blows my mind. There's a lot of sequel games. There's a lot of games that you wonder like why I'm just like going to certain games. Certain other games I just don't like. There's a lot of games there I just don't want to play. Like the NFL game, NFL game is crap. NFL Link, NFL Super Bowl one, NFL the other one is all crap. You know? I go to the games that I like because you gotta like the bags are the original games. I think next time I will play the high limit room for like the bag game, the Panda version, because it's only $1.25 bet on the Panda version, high limit, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, considering outside the high limit room, you're paying $2.76 for a 2 cent bet, and then you're paying for nickels. You're paying $3.75. This is outside high limit room. Like the major at the high limit Panda was $5,600. 5,600 a major was. The minimum bet on nickels is $1.25. The max bet is 6.25. They go nickels, they go dimes, and they go quarters. Dimes is $2.50 minimum bet. Quarters is $2.50 minimum bet. I had one of those line hits on the freaking Panda one. It had all the wilds, 4 rows of wilds, which was insane. Now, I know one thing about these games, right? When you get a bonus and the first spin is like you get 4 full rows of wilds, it's gonna be a good hit. And then like the mini was like the mini on nickels was a minimum of 25, and then the minor was 500. The major was 5,600, and the grand was like 60,000 or something like that. That's insane. I just never seen the high limit Panda where like the minimum bet was $1.25. I was like to the slot attendant, "Is this correct?" I thought it wasn't real because I sort of the minimum bet on the nickels in the high limit room was $1.25. So I had to check it out, and she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I don't want to put in my money and it being a 6.25 instead of $1.25, but it was $1.25." So after a couple of spins, we got the bonus, and the rest is history. Like, I mean, we gotta get these videos out. I could put all the videos together as a premiere, or I could release them one by one, like I usually do. I mean, it is what it is. What can you do? Gotta go face the music inside. Gotta go face the music. Never thought I'd say this. Like 44 is like I feel tough. I feel good sometimes, and I feel bad sometimes. Like some days I feel like my ankles hurts, and some days I feel like my body hurts. Like it's not like when I was like 27 where I was like it didn't hurt so bad. Like, when you get older, like you start hurting a lot. Like like a lot of things start hurt on you because your body starts you can't take as much stress and you can't do as much. And I remember when I fell back during the winter time at work. I would just not the same for a long time. Like my knee like buckled, right? And when we went to it It went like a pretzel, and I was limping. I was like, I couldn't put any weight on it. It was really bad. It was really bad. You know, but I can't worry about anybody else but myself. You know, it's like, because when you worry about other people, you hurt yourself. You hurt yourself. So you worry about yourself, not about what other people are doing, because it's not gonna help. It's not gonna help me no matter what. It's like either people want to watch the channel or they don't want to watch the channel. It's up to them. It really is. You know, it's like I'm not begging people to like. I'm not begging people for this or that and this or that. You can watch the channel if you want to watch the channel. That's it. You know, that's what I say. That's it. If you want to watch the channel, subscribe, like, share. You know, watch my shorts, watch my videos, watch my live streams, watch my playlists, because I have a lot of my live streams in playlists. You know, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers all about RSW Variety International Channel. I mean, next month we have the Greek Festival at St. Nicholas, which we do every year, and we'll probably be going to the Yankee game this year, and we'll probably be going to the zoo. We'll probably be going back to the zoo. And Statue of Liberty is on the horizon. Staten Island is on the horizon. Coney Island is on the horizon. Astoria Festival is on the horizon. Yeah. It's not like Vegas, I'm telling you that. It's not like Vegas at all. New York is so much fun. New York, you have a lot of fun things you can do in the city. You don't have to exactly go outside the city, but I like to travel. What can I do? I like to travel to different states and do different things. I mean, Orlando will be a good trip. Like, Orlando will be a good trip when I do it. That's the next trip I want to do is Orlando. Orlando's a fun trip. I would like to get back to San Diego Comic-Con, but that's an expensive trip too. Last time I did San Diego Comic-Con, it's like gotta get the ticket and other stuff. Yeah, Vegas channels have it easy. Yeah, that's because it's Vegas. They have the casinos all around them. You know, and people automatically watch Vegas channels, you know, because nobody watches you going down to Atlantic City, because there's nothing really outside to see, you know, on the boardwalk or around. Like, Atlantic City is like it's slums. It's not like Vegas where it's like glorious and stuff. You know, like Atlantic City is like the slums. Like, it's not. It's like the boardwalk is crowded during the summertime, and you have a lot of homeless down there. You know, and then during the wintertime you can't walk that boardwalk because there's all ice, and the neighborhood's just the slums. And then you got resorts in Atlantic City that literally they had a fire, and they don't want to fix the entrance because the Mohegan Sun that owns the resorts is giving up the property and stuff. So it's a shame. To run a casino, you have to have a lot of capital, because you have to pay your employees, and and then the games in there you don't own, the manufacturers, and then the slot machines. Really, it's like it's a huge business. It's a huge business. It's for like what the casinos like. They really like the casual gambler, but when you see those high limit rollers that I saw today, I was like, they had some pretty good high limit rollers. The ones that were betting $25 and up, they had some serious cash on them. The ones that have been $15 and up, they just couldn't get those hits. Like there's one lady who was playing Jewel of the Dragon, right? And she was getting the bonuses, but it just couldn't get ahead. Like it kept giving her the minis, but nothing serious. And she was betting a good amount of money. I mean, it just like was not paying. Every time she would get to a certain point, the machine stopped paying. And instead of switching over to the other Jewel of the Dragon game, she would stay on the same machine, like keep hunting, because the major and the grand is super high. Even with the Buffalo Diamond Extreme, great game and all, but it's hard as hell to get a good retrigger in those bonuses. Hard as hell. Like that game doesn't retrigger that well. Now the Buffalo Platinum Edition, even though I even didn't see the other Buffalo one. I forget, the Buffalo Grand Deluxe. I did not see that game at all. I think they took that game out too. I don't know. A lot of the games I liked, they took out. I was like, is the contract up, or just like get all the other crappy ones, like the buy bonus games? Those are crap. I mean, people like them, but shit. I mean, shit. Like seriously. I mean, the buy a bonus, let me tell you something, is the biggest scam. Biggest scam. Because you're spending like between $50 to $100, and you're hoping to get a good bonus. But a lot of times you're not gonna. It doesn't pay out, unless you get the actual good bonus. Sometimes it pays out, and sometimes like you're betting the $50, and if it doesn't hit like one of the three or two of the three or something like that, it's like a shit bonus. Even with the Thunderdrum games, I'm like, the Thunderdrum game is a crap game too. Like the Mighty Cash game, that game is a hit and miss. Hit and miss game. I think I would do more video game streams, but nobody watches it. Shit. Fuck. Nobody watches that. Nobody watches video games. They're not interested. The video game market is not what it used to be. So I'm gonna go inside. Have a good night. I'm tired. Tired. I charge up the phone. Call it a night. I'm dark because we're outside. I don't like dark streams, but I like being in the dark when I'm tired. You know, I like being in the dark when I'm tired. Hey, tomorrow's not another day of work. Today wasn't a bad day. Today was a good day. Anyway, we're gonna call the stream. Hope everybody has a good night. Enjoy your night. It is what it is. Have a good night.